So in any ways, first of all, a big thank you to Ravi for inviting me to be a speaker at Pecha Kucha. Big thank you to Stedwick for referring my name. To all the cheerleaders here, a big thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you in advance. Now I'm good to go. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? And here's what she said to me. He said to me. A trainer in a room played a song by Mariah Carey, and that was The Hero. And casually looking at me said, Poonam, do you know that there is a hero inside of you? I grinned and muttered to myself, hero? I'm a heroine, man. I was younger and very confident then. But that left me really thinking, where is that hero inside of me that he says and I haven't as yet found? Cut 2. I took oath as a president of JCI Panjim, just as I was on the hunt of hero, so I was reluctant to take. But I thought I might find the hero in this journey. Anyways, one fine evening I went and visited a 70-year-old friend of mine who was very creative and I loved his company. He also had a French gentleman at his office that day and introduced, this is Poonam and she's the president of JCI Panjim. That French gentleman stared at me. I'm the heroine, I told you. Well, he said this girl is going to travel around the world. And I again grinned to myself and said, oh yeah, I don't even have a passport as yet. And you are talking about me traveling. Well, that left me sleepless. Don't go by this picture. This was one of my long journeys where I was sleeping. But these thoughts left me sleepless, wondering where is that hero who's hidden inside me. And that day I thought of sitting by myself and I realized that heroes are not easily found. You need to dive deep to figure out that hero. And probably I may have to put in my 100% to figure out that hero. Cut 3. I aspired to be a trainer in my life. So I went on to pursuing some courses out there. One such at the beginner level was Speechcraft. It was 2 days residential training program and I was doing pretty well till the time I goofed up, which there are high chances even today. And I totally gave up. I said, no, this is not for me. But that day, for the first time, I heard a voice from within that said, you are a hero, Poonam. You can't give up. And I realized that was the first time I heard myself. It said, you got to go ahead and give your best. And I tried my best and secured my place in the top 5 participants. That day, I realized there is a hero somewhere. It only has to surface. This was just the beginning to my journey, and in 2005, I got my passport and I traveled to Europe, some countries in Europe and another 2 countries. And now I had started believing that yes, those 2 things are coming to reality. In 2009, I moved to Nagpur, to a new place, new people, new culture, and I thought I'll start my own academy. And we started an academy called as Academy of Broadcasting, training students in the field of radio, where people who were experienced had already shut shops. I took the plunge. Along with our students, we worked very hard on a principle of no 100% job assurance, but 110% job assistance. And soon we had our first placement. Then there was no turning back. Batch on batch, and we kept producing students on students, and we today boast of more than 50 plus placements in the media industry. After good 7 years, I had to move back to Goa. Questions like, why at this time? Why me? What will I do next? And I don't really have to spell out the subsequent questions. But I thought to myself, I need to do my best and keep my faith on. Whilst I continued doing what I love doing, that is training, curating programs, delivering them, and traveling, most importantly, to deliver them, in 2016, I got an opportunity to lead an international conference hosted by JCI India in Goa, which meant that I had to travel around the world. I had to go and meet ambassadors from different countries, inviting them and their country to visit Goa. And it was a beautiful experience Many a times I was thrown at center stage, giving speeches, inviting people to visit Goa. This time I actually realized that I'm really doing something heroic. We brought in 3,500 plus domestic and international delegates to India. Quite heroic, isn't it? But it wasn't my effort totally, it was totally a team effort. I also take pride in saying that we boosted the Goa's economic status too, bringing in a lot of revenue to Goa. Moving next, I also got an opportunity to be a speaker and a participant at UN Summit in USA, focusing on a topic very close to my heart, UN SDG goal number 5, gender parity. For an ordinary girl, this was quite heroic. Having traveled 20 plus countries today for training, speaking and leisure, and having found a hero who still wants to travel, I felt the need to share my light with many others, and hence in 2020 we started the Skill Company, a platform for youth to enhance their soft skills and be able to dream large and sail their journey with confidence. We realized that there is a gap between what the academia provides and what the industry demands. So we started soft skill grooming courses for college students, schools and even corporates around the country. I realized in my journey how important are soft skills and how little importance is given to them. Well, even at this age and stage of my life, I still ask my mother a lot of questions. Mama, how will it be? When will it be? And the only thing that she says is, "Que sera sera, whatever will be. But you have to find that hero inside of you and continue to be heroic with patience and faith." And hence this philosophy remains with me forever, and I promise to continue with it because everything moves on patience and faith. Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, for patient listening. Thank you, Ravi. Thank you, cheerleaders.